Hey y'all, what's up?
Kamikaze here.
Flipster here.
Chrissy?
How y'all doing out there? We're gonna do some Sabaton. Night Witches. It's the animated story video. It's requested by one of y'all.
Bunch of y'all.
Hello. Bunch of y'all, yeah. Anyway, let's see. This is. Did you?
It is time for our history lesson, boys and girls.
Okay. Yes,
Aren't
yes.
you ready for this?
You will be
Witches.
graded on this.
Night Witches. Love some Sabaton.
Oh, yeah.
Screen's a little big, and anyway, yeah. Can't wait to see some animated storytelling.
Yeah.
You've got some room there, Kamikaze?
I don't know. You got that screen all big and stuff.
That's all right.
It'll be alright.
It's more of a history lesson.
Without further ado, let's get this party started.
The Germans are resting behind the lines of the Eastern Front, their tents in neat rows. All is in order in the quiet and still of the night. It's cold, and the winter snow crunches under the jackboot of a guard. Looking up into the sky, the snow starts to drift down. It's peaceful here. Was that a noise from the sky? No, it's just the wind. Suddenly, piercing the still of the night, there's an otherworldly scream and a whoosh as a dark form speeds by. And was that a woman's laughter in the distance? There are no engine sounds, and the suddenly fearful German soldier loses his footing and whispers under his breath, "Die Nachthexen." The world is all at once a bloom of fire and ash, and two more dark forms pass without a sound. Hearing the whooping and celebration of these supernatural creatures, the guard shakes himself from his fear and calls out, "Die Nachthexen! Die Nachthexen! The Night Witches!" In the sky, above, 3 planes of the soon-to-be famous 588th Night Bomber Regiment, their engines now running, turn east for home. Time to rearm and refuel for another mission. Coming into land, they're greeted by their Commissar, Yevdokia Rashkevich. The young girls that form the pilots and navigators are between the ages of 17 and 26. They are desperate to take the fight to the Germans and have traveled from all over Russia to join the all-women regiments. The 588th is where the least skilled of all the women are placed, but that didn't stop them from carving their name in history. In the early days, they were largely ridiculed by the Soviet men. Given men's uniforms that were too big and shoes all of the same size, the women did the best they could with the clothes, making them fit with belts or filling the large men's shoes with stuffing. The equipment they were given was woefully out of date. The Polikarpov PO2 was a 2-man trainer, underpowered and made of cloth and wood. These old string bags were nicknamed crop dusters, or even worse, sewing machines due to the noise their tiny engines made. But the women of the 588th ignored the taunts, and despite the odds, turned the plane's shortcomings to their advantage. The planes at maximum speeds were far below the stall speeds of any of the German fighters. Giving them a tight turning circle, they were almost impossible to hit. They were susceptible to small arms fire and anti-aircraft guns, so their strategy was to attack in threes, with a navigator in each plane. At her signal, the pilot would cut the engines and swoop in slowly, silently, dropping their bombs, dealing death from above. Unexpected, undetected, stealth perfected. If necessary, the other two would draw fire from the fighters or from the ground. They slept during the day and rose at dusk to take their vengeance on the invaders. This unnatural bravery and their stealth tactics earned them their title, the Night Witches. The German ace, Johannes Steinhoff, said, "We simply couldn't grasp that the Soviet airmen that caused us the greatest trouble were in fact women. These women feared nothing."
Pushing on and on, the flames are going strong.
32 women, both pilots and navigators, never came home. The 588th became highly decorated and respected, flying more than 23,000 sorties, dropping over 3,000 tons of bombs. 23 night witches were awarded the Hero of the Soviet Union, although they were disbanded just 6 months after the war and not allowed to fly in the victory parade, given their planes were so slow. From 1956, after she retired from active service, their commissar Yevdokia Rashkevich took it upon herself to find the site of every single one of her girls that was downed, to mark the place and to pay her respects to each one of the incredibly brave night witches.
Wow.
What a story.
What a story.
This is one
What a
I've never
story.
heard of.
Yeah.
Great song. I love the rhythm.
The song moves so quickly. The lyrics, man, I'm glad the closed caption
Really
worked
nice.
because
Really nice.
it is. I wouldn't have understood it otherwise. I was
Crazy good guitar work.
locked into trying to hear the lyrics too, but
Kind of puts you in the mood for some Ming Mom's tune, doesn't it?
Yeah.
the lead
Yeah,
solo
kinda
is
does.
killer. But
Hint, hint.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
Wow.
Incredible.
mind blown. 10 on the digometer. Story, everything. Just it's amazing watching Sabaton tell the history of some of the stuff that
Yeah.
we've never heard of.
Yeah.
Right. None of the stuff is in the history books over here.
Mm-mm.
You
No, they
know,
didn't.
And,
None of it is.
They didn't.
It's not documented.
right,
Or at least they don't tell us that it is.
right.
If we don't
Either
know it
that or
exists,
we
how can we
didn't
look for it?
Study good enough, maybe.
Well,
That's a
you know,
possibility.
American history is American history class. You know, it's not
True.
Right. It
Everywhere
doesn't
else.
cover anything on world events.
right. But anyway, man,
Sadly.
what a good song.
As many
man.
moons ago, I don't remember.
I don't either. Man, what a song! What a song! What a song!
Yeah.
Loved it. Broke the digometer a little
Yeah.
bit.
I always
Awesome.
love Sabaton.
Love me some
Man,
Sabaton. I
the
really
animation
like that.
when they were animated
Go ahead.
in the band. Sorry, the band part where they were animated, it looked pretty cool.
Airplane
Yeah.
was flying through him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Nice visual effects, yes. During that guitar solo, well, one of them, they did this diminished thing and with the sweet-picked arpeggios and
Oh, that's
such.
pretty cool.
I thought that was real
That was-
tasteful. Very tasteful. Loved it.
Anyway, what do y'all think? Did y'all like that song? Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Be good to each other. Behave yourselves.
Flipster's 2 thumbs up, and
Two thumbs
I
up.
think it gets a 550 or 588 on the digometer.
Yes.
588. Night
And,
Witches.
Yeah.
Wow.
Love that song.
Mm-mm-mm.
Another new favorite from them.
God bless y'all.
Yeah. God bless y'all. And
Be excellent to each other and stay safe. And later.
Later.
later.